Wow, I am beyond humbled and appreciative. First and foremost, to God be the glory for all the things that He has done in my life, including being here today. I know as a woman of faith that without Him guiding my life could take a very different path. But I stand before you this afternoon amongst so many folks who have done great things in their basketball world and in their life in general. I cannot help but feel all sorts of emotions, whether they be complete awe at some of the folks who have what they've done, to giddiness, admiration, a sense of achievement, and of course, thankfulness. I'm so very thankful for being inducted and selected to be in class of 2024 for the Basketball Hall of Fame. When I got the call from Eddie back in December, I was like, "Are you sure you're talking to the right Crickett, Thomas Odell?" And he was like, "Yes." And so I got to hear from him how this process worked, and I want to be able to thank all of those folks who were part of the selection and nomination committee for me being here today. We all know that basketball is a team sport, right? And so without my team, my teammates, this opportunity today would not be happening. To my MVPs, to my husband Dennis, and to my daughter Bree, thank you so much, because you supported me when I was away from home and our family, whether it be serving on the Clifton Park Girls Basketball Board or the Saratoga Sparks AAU Association, the New York State Public High School Athletic Association Media and Stats Committee, the Capital District Girls Basketball League, as part of the Gym Rat Tournament, where we were this afternoon, part of that ops committee, and as a referee these past 25 years. Thank you to Bree and Dennis. And to my goddaughter niece, Janora, who I know played the game of basketball because Auntie kind of pushed you in that direction. So thank you for listening to your old auntie. To the folks who I've had the pleasure of serving on the board of Saratoga Sparks with, Stacey Carey, Ron Goodell, and in her absence, Jim Shields and Teresa Russo, and to all the past Saratoga board members. You guys have been so excellent in keeping this game alive for so many young people. And so selflessly, you're giving your time, your energy for that organization. I want to thank you for what you do for girls in Capital Region. Ricky Wilcox is here today with me, and he is one of the best Durham referees in the Capital Region. And he has spent many hours, numerous hours, talking to me after games and being one of my staunch supporters. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being my friend, my referee mentor. And what can I say about my extended family, the Holland family? If it weren't for Jerome Holland, who many believe was my actual husband, but Jerry's wife is here today. And if it wasn't for Jerry volunteering me to be a part of the Clifton Park Girls Basketball, and Jerry volunteering me to be a part of Saratoga Sparks, I would have had the 25 years of experiences that I've had with the hundreds of families. So thank you, Rita, thank you, Val, for my basketball husband and for giving him to us. And I have been blessed with a great sisterhood who, without them, I know my blessings would not have been as much as they are. So I don't know if Coach Carmen Duncan made it here today, but Karen Wolf, I want to thank you for your sisterhood, for being here for me. And so what is it about this game of basketball that has kept me blowing the whistle for these past 25 years? When our daughter was 10 years old, she started playing basketball for an AAU organization that had us traveling just about every other weekend, up and down, all over the world, if you will. And I got to see a whole lot of basketball. And as a former player, coach, and administrator for youth basketball organizations, I got to see a whole lot of referees too. And watching those folks running up and down the court, giving their best, making sure that those 10 players were getting a great game, having an equal opportunity to be successful on the court, making sure that all the rules are being followed, and keeping the integrity of the game intact. That's when I knew I had to join the dark side and put on those stripes and become a zebra. It was then that I saw, oh, the game from a different perspective. Fortunately for me, I've studied the martial arts since I was 10, so I came into this officiating world with a thick skin. And you've been studying since you were 10 years old, judo and karate. You have to be tough in mind, body, and spirit. But let's be honest, folks. Referees are human beings. We have feelings just like the rest of you. As professional as we are on the court, trust and believe me, we hear those comments that you make. Contrary to popular belief, referees are not deaf. Some of my favorite comments are, "Come on, ref, call foul!" Even if the foul was missed, yelling does not make it happen, okay? It's a game. It's supposed to be enjoyable and fun. Screaming is not making it enjoyable and fun. And think about it. Have you ever screamed at a referee and they changed their call? What if we flip that script? Wouldn't it be great and cool to hear, "Hey ref, my kid keeps traveling. Will you please call that?" Or, "Hey ref, my kid's been camping out in the lane. Please call 3 seconds." Or what about, "Come on, ref, my kid just fouled him. Call a foul." Now, my other all-time favorite comments include, "Hey ref, you might want to check your voicemail messages. You missed a lot of calls." "Call it both ways!" Like, I never understood that. "Hey ref, time to get back to work at Foot Locker." "Come on, ref, even Stevie Wonder saw that foul." "Yo, ref, I don't know what game you're watching, but you missed a good one here." "Ref, the foul counts 5-1. And my all-time favorite ditty that our daughter started singing, my first put on a striped shirt, "I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref." But in all seriousness, folks, it's been my very, very distinct pleasure and it's very rewarding for me to have been able to blow the whistle for these past 25 years. I've refereed the youth level, high school, the gym rat boys and girls. When you have players who actually thank you, actually take the time to come back and thank you for explaining to them what they've done wrong, that's when you know you've made a difference. And to all the parents, those who I've had the opportunity to meet over the years, those who really appreciated what we referees are doing out there on the court. And even those who try to run me off the court, there's no lie, I had a grandfather who was watching his 4th grade granddaughter at a game and didn't like what I had done during the game and tried to run me off the court in his walker. Even those parents, I want to thank you, because if you've been 100% objective about the game and your child, I appreciate those conversations. I'd like to leave you with a quote, one of my favorite quotes from the late Nelson Mandela. "What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what differences we have made in the lives of others." Thank you again.